who are getting this. It's such a beautiful, beautiful computer. It's everything that you can imagine as far as space and speed and performance. The idea that it's a touchscreen, I think you're gonna love. Here I'm on my Facebook page, but I just wanna show you this to you. I love it. Sometimes naturally, and I'm not sure what it is, I think because we're on our cell phones a lot, sometimes you just naturally expect to kind of touch a screen and to do something, right? And so I like that. This is a picture of me when I first came to HSN. Oh no, can you imagine? That was 20 years ago. And look at that hairdo, my goodness.
You look great. I love it.
The beehive was in back then. But you can do all of that. And I love that. I love that not only as an adult because I'm used to doing the touch screen when I'm on my cell phone, but I love it even for kids who are they're gonna be using, you know, programs that will help them learn. They're reading and math and writing. I mean, there's so many elements about this that you will so appreciate. So it is available for you. Again, take advantage of that flex pay. When you look at that flex pay of under $100 and that free shipping and handling, it is an amazing offer. We are giving you a look at our today's special here at HSN. We launched this last night at midnight. And we have all been so thrilled around here because each today's special that we bring to you in a laptop is unique and different. This one, though, is out of this world because we have never, ever, ever offered you a touchscreen 15-inch that comes with the printer that's also a copier and scanner, that comes with the ink, that comes with Office 365 for a full year. And by the way, on this program, you get Word, you get Excel, you get PowerPoint, Outlook is on this, OneNote, OneDrive. It comes with it. That comes with accidental damage. If you watch our show, we always say, by the way, if you would like to buy the accidental damage, it is offered separately. It's included for a full year. So if you should somehow, and I hope that you won't, but think about the peace of mind that this delivers to you. And the biggest thing that gets me, my favorite of them all, is that 5 years of tech support. Do you know that typically when you want tech support, you have to pay for it? There's a cost associated. Don't overlook, this is a $200 value for 5 years. No matter the day, no matter the night, no matter the hour, 365 days a year, 7 days a week, you can call a US-based company and have any question. And it may be questions affiliated with the printer that we're including, or maybe you buy a Brother printer down the line, or you buy a Brother sewing machine, and you want to know, how do I connect my computer to my sewing machine, or how do I do it? It could be any question, but you don't have to worry about it. I especially love this, Aaron, because we are sending our students off to university. They're not home sometimes where the parents can help them troubleshoot. They could be hundreds of miles away. And if your student is hundreds of miles away and they've got a term paper that's due tomorrow and they've got a question, I love that that support is there for them.
And even as parents, we can't all, you know, we're not all technical experts on every computer,
I'm certainly not.
The people who you're calling are specifically trained on this computer, on this configuration, on this bundle to answer your questions. So I think that's one of the great things about it. Let me spend a minute. I want to go through all the ports on the computer. A lot of people are asking, you know, does it have this? Does it have that? Well, the answer is pretty much yes, yes, and yes, but let me show you what it has. It has a beautiful high definition touchscreen, easy to use, easy to pinch, easy to zoom, easy to multitask. On the top here is a high definition webcam. So it's the HP TrueVision webcam, beautiful, beautiful, true to life picture, easy to talk to friends and family across the country, across the world. Here's an optical drive that's built in. Yeah, that's right, that's not a mirage, it's really there. Less than a third of new computers in the US have an optical drive, particularly thin and light computers. Look at how thin this is. It weighs only 4.3 pounds, but has a 9-hour battery life. Still, there's an optical drive, and this is a multi-layer optical drive built in, not just for playing music and playing videos and all that, but also for burning. So this is a burner as well. 3 USB ports, so whether you're plugging in your Viper antivirus, which we were just talking about a minute ago, that protects 5 computers for the life of the computers and 5 mobile devices or whatever, you've got 3 USB ports to plug there. There's a place for your SD card, so your SD card slot. On the other side, 2 more USB ports. We just have That's just a little dongle for a mouse. We have a mouse plugged in, which reminds me I want to show you something else. This is an HDMI port, and in a minute, I'm going to show you more about the HDMI port and about the Ethernet ports. I'm going to hold that thought for a sec. On the front, just before I forget, there is a individually tiled keyboard. They call it an island-style keyboard. There's a numeric keypad, which is really nice when you deal with numbers, and I love this. Not just a touchpad, but do you see this has a left and a right click bar underneath it? A lot of computers today, for some reason, they've removed the right and the left click bars, and a lot of us don't like that because it's like using a mouse. When you left click or you right click to copy and paste, they're there. So it's it's super simple to use this touchpad. And I think, you know, that's an example of HP knowing where to innovate, for example, with the high definition screen, and where to give us the most convenient options, for example, with those two little click bars at the bottom of the touchpad.
Well, feature for feature, you can look at your television screen, and we've outlined some of them. Don't forget, if you want a closer look at our one-day only today's special, you're more than welcome to always go onto our website. You can place your orders there if you choose to as well. We've got many platforms for you to shop, but this is the star of the day, and it's very exciting to share with you this #1 brand. HP is the #1 sold laptop brand in the world, and we are so happy to have a partnership with them to be able to bring to you a touchscreen 15-inch laptop at this incredible value, and to singularly offer to you these beautiful choices once again. We've got your burgundy, which is hands down the #1 bestseller. We have blue, we have silver, and we also have gold. Remember what comes with this today's special. Yes, you're getting this outstanding laptop, but you're also getting a printer. It's an HP printer, by the way. Your printer is a copier and scanner. That's not all. Remember, you're getting Office 365. That's a $70 value for a full 1-year subscription. There's 7 programs. Your Excel, your Word, they're all on here. Your PowerPoint, they're all here. That comes with it. And we're giving you 5 years of technical support, and something we've never done before for the price with the free shipping and handling and any today's special is we're including 1 year of accidental damage. So I love that that offers to you peace of mind. By the way, many of you have been asking for additional protection of accidental damage. It's certainly available. Ask about it. A lot of you are sending your students off to college. They're going to be moving around. They're probably going to be taking this laptop with them to class. If they should drop their backpack or if they should drop and break their computer, no need to worry. We can cover it for an additional 3 years for a separate cost, and that will cover their entire college career. If they're a freshman, it might not be a bad idea to do that, because this is going to be the essential thing that they're going to need to succeed in college. But having a laptop is for every home. Even the little ones. I have a great niece that just started kindergarten, and at every level of education, you need a computer. But as we know, even as adults, whether it's searching for a job or booking the next vacation, or as I like to say, looking for love, you can find it using your computer. And who doesn't love to shop on a computer? So it's all here for you for free shipping and handling and less than $100. And it gives you an opportunity to be able to get something truly very special. I hope that you'll come on in and let us send it to you. Aaron wants to show us more, because we are just at the tip of the iceberg when it comes to this, with showing you all that you can do. And Aaron, I love that if you're at home and the family is around and you guys just got back from a vacation, you can show off the pictures from the big flat screen TV.
You can do it. That's such a good point. You want to do your pictures to your big screen TV, or you want to enjoy social media on your big screen TV, or you want to do gaming on your big screen TV. I'm actually over here I'm going to show you gaming, because this kind of kills a lot of birds with one stone. First of all, it shows off the HDMI port. There's your HDMI port. It allows you to send high definition video and audio with one cable from your computer to your television. So it's a really, really simple way to do that. And I'm gonna play a game not because I'm good at playing this game. This is the most embarrassing part of the presentation for me. I'm terrible at it. But I want y'all to see on the big TV here, I'm gonna resume the game and I'm gonna start playing it. You know, I've mentioned several times that what AMD is really, really well known for is their graphic production. Well, right now we've taken the graphics that are on the computer and we've put them onto a television screen that's I don't know, a 55, 60-inch television screen. Normally, sort of like when you blow up a photograph, you know, a photograph that looks great as a 5x6, often when you make it an 8x10 or something like that, it doesn't look good at all. You can see all the imperfections. It's the same thing when you do what I'm doing here, but there aren't any imperfections. You don't see a bunch of trailing or a bunch of ghosting. You don't see the processor in any way struggling to keep up with the graphics. That's because, okay, that's enough gaming for me, it makes me nervous. That's because AMD is really known as a company that does beautiful graphics, no matter what you're talking about, no matter if you're talking about putting it on a huge screen or just enjoying it on your 15-inch screen. The next thing is, I just want to mention as well, in fact, I'm going to head over to our printer. I want to remind you, again, of the whole bundle. It's the computer, it's the printer, it's the accidental damage protection, so a full year against spills and drops and, you know, any kind of boo-boos. 5 years of tech support, so any question you might have, nothing's too big, nothing's too small for your computer. And then Office 365 as well, so that's full versions of Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Access, et cetera, et cetera. It's all 7 of the Microsoft Office programs. We're about 30 feet away in the studio, and you can see that the print that I started is already printing. I did that because I want to really reinforce this printer. It looks so little. It's so mighty. It's a wireless printer, and what that means is you can print from anywhere in the world and from any device that will send an email. So it doesn't matter if it's a Mac or a PC or a Windows phone or an Android phone or what, you can print to the printer just by sending to an email address. So if you're out to dinner with friends and somebody takes a great photo, go, oh, I love that photo, just email that to Marlo at hpeprint.com. By the time Marlo gets home from dinner, the print is there and waiting for her. Now here's the next part about it. These prints, and you can see this one's printing right now, these, you know, full-on 8.5 by 11, full-color edge-to-edge prints. Because this has HP Instant Ink, and we're going to show you this right now, these prints are the lowest price color print. It's the lowest price color printing in America on any printer under $300. These prints cost 5 cents, 5 pennies, 5 pennies, 5 pennies to do this. This would cost about $5 if you went to the print store or to a drugstore to do. One of the reasons it is so inexpensive is because of HP Instant Ink. And what is HP Instant Ink? HP Instant Ink is an ink replacement program. So your printer orders your ink for you. Can you believe you're never gonna have to go to the drugstore again on a Sunday night at 11 o'clock when your kids go, Mom, we're out of ink, and you know, my science fair project is due tomorrow. Your printer knows when it's about out of ink, so it orders it for you. Monthly plans are based on pages printed, not cartridges used. The average plan is $4.99, which we'll show you in just a sec. No annual fee. Ink shipping and cartridge recycling are included. Now look at how much you save. Most people do the plan that's $4.99 a month. Okay, so let's say $5 a month. You get 100 pages, it's 5 pennies per page, like I said. In 1 year versus buying ink like most people do, you're gonna save $200. That's just for the average person. If you print a lot, maybe you have a couple kids, maybe you have a classroom, maybe you have an at-home business. If you print up to 300 pages a month, it's just $9.99 to do that. You'll save $672 on ink. That pays for the whole shooting match today. It's pretty extraordinary. That's just the savings with one part of this 5-part bundle today.
I think that is such a good point. Let me tell you something. I don't know if you captured completely what Aaron just said, but if you remember the last time you went and you purchased ink, how much money did you spend? Do you remember? Were you shocked with how much a box of ink cost? I tell you, I signed up for this. It's been, what, maybe 2 years for me?
Yeah,
maybe
about
longer?
that, 2 or 3 years.
It is the best thing ever. And if you have not learned more about this, I think it's the best kept secret. Because I have not had to go to a store in 2 years to buy ink. And when Aaron talks about how much money it costs to buy ink cartridges, I think I was paying somewhere around like $40, $50 to buy ink cartridges. It's crazy expensive. There is a better way, and it comes with this printer. Please learn more about it. But with just minutes remaining, I'm gonna walk over because this offer expires tonight at midnight. And it is almost fall. I think we're only about 34, 35 days away from fall. Whether it's back to school or you simply desiring a new updated computer, this is it. This is our today's special. It is the finest value of the day. It is a 15-inch, and we call it a touchscreen. Very similar to your tablets or your cell phones or even an ATM machine. So you've got your full-size keyboard, but you can also have the immersive experience of touching the screen, enlarging your photographs, getting them closer. We have very few computers that we offer with touchscreen. Remember, this has 8 gigs of RAM, a full terabyte, and it comes with everything that you can imagine. Your blue is a wonderful choice. My favorite and very popular today has been that burgundy. If you'd like to order that one, don't wait. You want to place your order right away. If you want something more classic, we've got that pretty champagne gold, and then we also have the silver. Reminding you, you can use any major credit card, debit card, or PayPal. It's $97. When I think about how affordable that is. Guys, you remember it wasn't so long ago to get a laptop at home of this magnitude, it was $1,600, $1,700. We're talking a few short years ago. This laptop with everything that we're including is almost $1,000. And so you've got an opportunity to be able to have that #1 brand, the perfect size and 15-inch, lightweight. It's less than 5 pounds. I want you to think about that. I guarantee you the majority of you that are watching right now, your laptops are 7 pounds, 8 pounds. Some of you are close to owning a 9 to 10 pound laptop. Imagine cutting that weight in half, and when you look at it from the side, look at how super lightweight this is. And the battery life. Those of you that have a 4-hour battery life, well, don't be jealous. This has 9 hours. So it's light, but long battery life. Think about that for a moment. And it's touchscreen. So you can, yeah, my producer's saying you can fly from New York to London and back almost. And we can ship this to you right away. FlexPay is not layaway. FlexPay is, this is literally, guys, under $100, and we ship it right away. No restocking fee. You can find HP laptops in other stores. Careful, they charge you a restocking fee. Also, I can almost bet that they're probably not gonna include accidental damage. We want to separate ourselves. We want to build a case and give you reasons why you want to shop with us at HSN. That 1 year of accidental damage is something we've never done before. What does that mean? If someone should accidentally drop it, damage it in some way, we're going to cover the cost to repair it or replace it, right? I love that it's worry-free, fuss-free, peace of mind that it gives to you. Also, another way we're separating ourselves from others that are out there, that 5 year of tech support that we're including. 5 years. I will tell you, I would be just excited if we were including 1 year of tech support. 5 years is solid. That could last a college student their entire career. If you've got an 8th grader that's going to go to high school, it's going to last them until they're done. 5 years of tech support that's US-based, 365 days a year. That is a $200 value. We're including it. No one else is doing this. Office 365 for a full year. PowerPoint, Excel, OneNote, Word. Do you use these programs at home? There's 7 programs here, Aaron, right?
And there's 7 programs. In fact, we'll show you a still, and I'll go through all the programs.
$70 value. It comes with this.
That's right. And it's not just for your computer. You actually get a license for your computer, for a tablet, and for a smartphone.
My gosh!
It's 3 licenses.
This is amazing. And by the way, and there you can see it there. Outlook, Word, Excel, Access, OneNote, PowerPoint, Publisher. We put a lot of thought into this about what you would want when you get this at home. How do you get this delivered to your door and open up the box and you're ready to set up a business? The other thing that you're gonna need is you're gonna need a printer. It's an HP printer. It comes with it. It comes with the today's special. It's a printer, a copier, and it's a scanner. And the way that you're gonna be able to save on that ink, it's gonna be like nobody's business. And even if you have a printer at home, I do, how nice is it to be able to have a second printer? The profile and the footprint on this one is very small and slim, which I love. So it could go into another area of your home. It is wireless. So if someone comes over your home and they want to print something, they don't have to go into your office. They can print from any area in the home. By the way, your computer even has Bluetooth connectivity. So if you've got Bluetooth wireless speakers or headphones and that sort of thing, it all works. I mean, when you add it all up, Aaron, feature for feature, it checks every box. And $96.66 to get this at home on a credit card or PayPal, free shipping and handling, that's an exciting value.
Yeah, I think our friends at HP and our friends of AMD really worked with us to make this.
Wow.
A wow. It's our last. Crazy to say this already, but we're in the, you know, we're well into the second half of the year. It is our last 15-inch Today's Special of the year. It is the only Today's Special of the year. We haven't done it all year. We won't do it again, where we do a full, complete bundle like this, where we just take, you don't have to make any decisions. Well, you have to choose a color. That's all. You got to choose blue, or burgundy, or silver or gold.
Yeah.
But that's it. We've made the decisions for you. We know you want Microsoft Office. Everybody buys Microsoft Office when they get their computer home. We've included it. We know you need a new printer. It's probably been a couple of years. Even if you don't need a new printer, for what you're paying in ink, think about how much you're going to save. The average person that uses HP Instant Ink saves over $200 a year. If you print a lot, which is about 300 pages a month, we talk about saving over $600 a year just in ink, so you can't go wrong with the printer. If you have questions, we all have questions about our computer. Over time, I have questions about my computer, and this is what I do for a living, for goodness sakes. I wish I had this for my computer. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year for 5 years. We include service and support. Any question, none too big, none too small, and even, and we've never done this, certainly on a bundle of this sort, accidental damage protection. So if Marlo dropped that computer right now, if your kids take the computer to and from school, and they will, because it's lightweight, it only weighs.
And it happens.
Oh my gosh, I've broken, you know, a couple of computers here at work. I've broken several in my home over the years. It happens. I've, you know, knocked them off tables, and especially, here's a big thing, you know, with the touchscreen, that would be very expensive to get repaired on your own. You don't have to worry about that for a full year. Drops, spills, accidents, kids taking it to and from school, you taking it to and from work. Because I'll tell you what, this is a computer. Some people buy computers that are heavy, that are hot, that have short battery lives, and even though they're laptops, they leave them at home all the time. This computer, I guarantee you, is going to go everywhere with you.
Imagine if they gave you accidental damage coverage on a car. On your car. Can you imagine that?
Man, that would be good. I'd be happy to have it on my phone.
You talk about an incentive. I'll take it any day.
It's great. It really is a big one.
It is. It's something we've never done before, and I think it's a reason to shop. It's a reason to be excited. There's a reason why you want to get this at home. We make easy returns. The label is included. It's 30 days. There is no restocking fee if you should change your mind. You will love it. It's an almost $1,000 value that you're getting today. And it is the last one of the year in a 15-inch, 9-hour battery life, less than 5 pounds. It's a little over 4 pounds and something. It's so super lightweight. Beautiful design. If you're choosing that burgundy, it has been the #1 most popular choice today, but you can also choose it in the navy blue, the silver, and the gold. Upgrade, get a wonderful laptop for the students. It's back to school time. And I am telling you, I am not a parent, but I'm a very involved aunt. I only have one sister. And so I'm that nosy sister, you know, the aunt that, you know, is always. And I know from just talking to my sister, the teachers send progress reports, grades on tests. They get them on a weekly basis. I mean, school is dramatically different from the way that it was when we were in school, when you had to drag your report. It's not like that anymore. The teachers on a regular basis are sending notes and progress reports and grades on tests. And students are actually required in a lot of cases to engage and do a lot of their work online. So set that student up for success in your life. Book your next vacation. Plan your wedding. Find love. get on social media, do your streaming of your movies, whatever it is. We love that a laptop is the hub of our home. You don't have to be bound to an office because it's completely portable. And even if you're traveling, remember it is lightweight. Everything that you need, from your Office 365 to your brand new printer, to your 5 years of tech support, to your wonderful accidental damage, to an amazing feature-rich computer, full terabyte, 8 gigs of RAM, the optical DVD drive, it's all there. It's all there along with free shipping and handling, and for less than $100. Choose the color that you love, but don't miss it. It's for one day and one day only. We want to thank all of you for your phone calls. I hope you enjoyed this presentation. If you're looking for a brand new computer, a final 15-inch touchscreen of the year. So be sure to take advantage of the special values. So a couple of quick mentions before I sign off.